Minnesota is home to about 129,000 horses who reside on about 7,000 farms. The Minnesota horse industry has an annual economic impact of $1 billion and generates about 21,000 jobs in the state of Minnesota. Minnesota's horse industry is a massive, thriving engine powered by passionate people. Through a network of specialized education and research, the University of Minnesota supports every single corner of Minnesota's horse industry. From the laboratory to the barn, it takes all of these unique, vital programs to educate and elevate the Minnesota horse community we love.
The Minnesota 4-H program is the largest youth-serving organization in the state of Minnesota with over 50,000 participants each year. Those participants range in age from kindergarten through 1 year post-high school. Kids throughout Minnesota, whether you have a horse or don't have a horse, can participate in the 4-H horse program. And it's important because it gets kids involved and it creates opportunities for them to learn about horses when they have an interest in horses and passion about that. We have over 4,800 horses identified with over 3,400 kids. There are opportunities that range from judging contests to knowledge-based opportunities with horses, as well as competitive events like we see here at the county fair. 4-H kids who participate in the horse program build lifelong skills, both with caring adults and other kids throughout the state, and build those relationships in strong bonds. But it also helps kids build public speaking skills, leadership skills, responsibility skills that all carry forward into their lives and their careers as they move forward. It's a way that kids can foster their own knowledge and self-direct their learning in avenues that they're interested in.
Continuing education is so important to the Minnesota horse industry because when we know more, we can better care for our horses. At the University of Minnesota Extension Horse Program, we don't just share research-based information, we also create it. Our goal is to share timely, research-based information with Minnesota horse owners and professionals across the state of Minnesota and the U.S. We have a lot to offer. We have our signature in-person programs called Everything Equine and Wine, where we have educational sessions at fun atmospheres like wineries and breweries. We have a whole host of website articles, social media platforms, including Facebook and how-to YouTube videos. We have a large catalog of online courses where horse owners and professionals can earn certificates of course completion. And then, of course, we partner a lot with state agencies, industry partners, and deliver information also through their programming. Horse owners will probably also recognize our quarterly newsletter and also our 2 mobile apps, which focus on helping individuals buy hay and also estimate body weight of horses. So we bring learning to life for the Minnesota horse industry.
As we look to the future of large animal veterinary medicine, with the shortages occurring, it is really important for us as educators at the College of Veterinary Medicine here to prepare each student individually for their next step, whether that be to come back and specialize and work in a referral hospital such as this one, or go out in more rural areas in more of an ambulatory setting. We've individualized the education for each student so they are ready for their first step after they graduate. So at the University of Minnesota, research, clinical care, and education all come together in a nice interwoven circle. We go from our patient care and needs, which drives our research, and all the while we are teaching our students and next generation of veterinarians and how to bring all of this together to provide the best patient care possible.
The West Metro Equine Practice is located in Long Lake. We provide veterinary care to our patients where they live. So this is on the owner's property, at their barn, in their pasture, perhaps at a boarding facility or an equine event. We provide comprehensive wellness and preventive care. We also provide dentistry, sports medicine and lameness, reproduction, nutrition consultation, and 24/7 emergency services. Another important role of our service, we are a clinical rotation for our 4th-year veterinary students. The experience that they gain riding around with us is a valuable part of their education, especially for those going into equine practice.
The Department of Animal Science offers a Bachelor of Science. In addition to the bachelor's, we also offer a Master's of Animal Science. and a PhD. 70% of incoming students are of the pre-vet emphasis. So for those interested in the equine emphasis, not only do we provide hands-on experiences within the classroom, but also these fantastic clubs and activities outside of the classroom. A very rich environment for students coming into our department. We provide courses that help them learn about equine nutrition, husbandry, health and care. Students get a lot of hands-on experiences that they might not get at other universities. We also provide an opportunity through our college called UROP, which is the Undergraduate Research Opportunity Program. So if you're looking to do some research, you can partner with a professor and you can do research as an undergrad, which is very unique at that level.
The equine industry is incredibly diverse, and we need to prepare our students to enter all different aspects of that equine industry. At the University of Minnesota Crookston, we have two different majors. We have an equine science major, and we have an equine business management major. We don't just learn about horses in the classroom, we come back to the barn and we use our horses in everyday classes. Students are able to use our horses to apply concepts in things like nutrition, reproduction and breeding, training, business, sales. For the students that are wanting to focus more on the pre-vet, we do a lot of dissections or exploring the different body systems. When students take riding classes or some of our equine classes, they get to help with some of the barn work. That includes cleaning a stall, filling a hay net, cleaning a water bucket, turning horses in and out. So they get to be back here in the barn helping with the day-to-day operations. We have lots of clubs and team opportunities for students to be involved in. We have an equestrian team that's an NCEA level team where they can participate and compete with riding. We have other equine specific clubs where students get to know each other, develop that sense of belonging. We teach an evidence-based or research-based curriculum. It is guided by what we're learning through research, and we're able to create this knowledge that we can contribute to the equine industry, and the students get to do that. We cover all the different aspects of the equine industry, and then our students are ready to go out and make an immediate impact. They have the skills to help move the industry forward and not just to be where we are, but to take the evidence-based knowledge that they've learned and help carry the equine industry forward.
Minnesota has a very robust equine industry, and there are tremendous opportunities through the university for us to continue to advance what we offer and support this industry.
Having specific recommendations just for the state of Minnesota that have been developed and researched here really helps Minnesota horse owners and professionals hone in on their care for this really diverse state that we live in.
We cannot advance large animal medicine on our own. We all have a role to play, and the more that we work together, we can identify the best patient care and future research for our patients.
We all have a partnership here to really help horse owners provide a very rich environment for their horses, better nutrition, better health care, to help these horses live long and happy lives.
In having that system together and supporting those horse enthusiasts throughout their life stages, we can do something and have a much greater impact together than we would be able to have each of us on our own within our programs.